childhood. Trauma. I was a normal kid, enjoying Thomas and Friends, minding my own business and all the kid stuff. I was your average British kid in the mid to late 2000s and early 2010s. But I had nightmares. I'd even call it childhood trauma. And we'll take a look at the nightmarish content I consumed as a young lad who knew nothing. Looking back, it wasn't like guinea pig. Flesh and blood level scary. But geez, it's still thrilling. And the villains were petrifying. Like just imagine the number taker having an axe above the end of your bed, and he just chops your legs off. Terrifying, I know. I remember the episode where he's chased by a monkey. Like, what the fuck? For a kid's show about numbers, you have a furry chasing a man with a white tall Abraham Lincoln HH hat. Count me in.
Not just any slime, a glob of slime from the problem blob.
Putting it on screen.
This shit used to scare me. Just wait.
Spot, a glob of slime. Guess what? Big slob can lie. Rakes, big and blubbery. Making trouble is the slubbery problem.
Now, I always watched Wallace and Gromit, and still do. It's one of my favorite media franchises. I remember having the To Entertain DVD. A close shave especially scarred me, for one reason. Preston the dog, the robotic dog owned by Wendelin. He fucking terrified me. From framing Gromit to stalking the Wallace household. Absolutely spine-chilling. Jigsaw is probably the most unnerving on the list and probably the least known. It's known for its appearance in the classic Charlie Brooker's Screen Wipe.
Struck me as precisely the sort of figure who'd sneak into a stranger's bedroom in the dead of night and knife you, 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 and knife you.
Now, obviously I love Screen Wipe. At the time I shut myself because I thought Mr. Nosebonk would knife me and knife me and knife me. And not to mention the show was fucking odd. Like seriously, take a look at some pictures from this show. Seriously, what the hell was this show? Although the show has lost media, and I usually don't want lost media to stay lost, this time I think it does. This shit was downright terrifying. Now, my least favorite thing ever. Mr. fucking Blobby, the worst fucking fictional character of all time. Like this geezer used to scare me, like so much. My parents used to watch it as well. They remember being absolutely terrified of Mr. Blobby.